What do you say we multiply a polynomial by a monomial? So here we have this expression, 5a squared, and 5a squared is a monomial, and we're multiplying it by this polynomial, three terms, negative 4a squared plus 2a minus 7. And so what we're doing is going to be like the distributive property. I'm going to multiply 5a squared times negative 4a squared. And then we're going to multiply 5a squared times 2a. And then we're going to multiply 5a squared times this negative 7. So let's get started. So we got 5a squared times negative 4a squared. Well, this is going to be negative 20a to the fourth. Remember, when we multiply exponents, we add them. We add the exponentials, the exponents. And then we got 5a squared times positive 2a. Well, when we do, that's going to result in positive 10a. We got a squared and an a, be a cubed. And then we got 5a squared times negative 7. And that result then is negative 35a squared. All right, so 5a squared times negative 4a squared plus 2a minus 7 yields us negative 20a to the fourth plus 10a cubed minus 35a squared. Shall we do one more? Shall we do one more? Well, of course we should. All right, well, this time we got negative 6d cubed, and we're going to multiply that times 3d to the fourth, and negative minus 2d cubed minus d plus 9. So we got four terms in this polynomial. We got a monomial of negative 6d cubed. So let's see, we're going to multiply 6d cubed times 3d to the fourth. Let's see, negative 6 and 3 is negative 18. D cubed d to the fourth, then is d to the seventh. And then we're going to multiply to the negative 6d cubed. We're using distributive property times negative 2d cubed. So negative 6d cubed times negative 2d cubed. Well, negative 6, negative 2 is going to give me positive 12. And d cubed is d to the sixth. Let's see. Now we're going to do 6d cubed, negative 6d cubed times negative d. Let's see, negative 6 times negative 1. Remember, we assume that there's a 1 in front of that d. That's going to give us positive 6. And d cubed and d times d is d to the fourth. And then lastly, we've got negative 6d cubed times 9. Let's see, negative 6 times 9 is going to be negative 54. And we can't forget the d cubed. All right. Distributive property, we're multiplying a polynomial by a monomial. And guess what we get to do next? We get to do all that and combine some like terms and add and subtract. We call it simplifying expressions. Coming up next.